Well, this is a kind of a short video on why I write in the first place. I've written loads of books. I'm a children's author, as you know. And why do I actually put pen to paper or put finger to keyboard? Well, it's because when I'm writing, it takes me away. It takes me away from everything. It's kind of like when I'm reading. If I'm reading a really good book, kind of like you probably, you're transported to the world that the author is taking you on. Whatever adventure that is, whether it's fiction, non-fiction, if it's outer space, underwater, different dimensions, school, classroom, sports field, whatever it is, whatever you're reading takes you to that particular place, and you can identify with the characters and the adventure itself and all the background. Now, for the author, well, for me in particular, which probably echoes what other authors do, I can sit in a cafe, I can sit in a library, on a bench, in my study, in my living room, anywhere at all, and when I get into my writing, if I'm writing a chapter or a short story or something, I am literally transported into that environment. It could be the middle of a forest, it could be an office inside the story, it could be a city, train station, football ground, wherever that place is. It could be the beach, it could be anywhere at all. I blot out everything around me. If I'm in a coffee shop, everyone drinking coffee, people serving, all the noise in the background, people pulling in, pulling out, I forget all about it. And I get locked into my story. And I'm tapping away in the keys, or maybe writing it down on my pad, and I am taken to the forest, and I can smell the grass and the trees, and I can hear the leaves rustling, I can feel the heat from the sun, I can see the deer or the cows in the field opposite, or I can hear the plop of water, or the water kind of gently lapping against the bank. I'm walking around in this world, I'm making up characters as I'm going along, but everything around me feels real. And this is why I'm a writer, because I feel like I'm in the world. I'm part of the character who's walking through it all. Now, this might sound strange. It won't to a lot of authors, because they go through the same kind of adventure and trip that I'm on. And perhaps it won't even to readers, because readers feel that they're walking besides or inside the mind of the author. But when I'm there, like I said, wherever I am, if I'm in a coffee shop or a library or somewhere, I am totally immersed in with the characters, in with the background. I'm travelling along the road in that car, and for the time that I'm locked in, if somebody wanted to talk to me, they'd probably have to tap me on the shoulder or call over, because I've concentrated and I'm zoned in so deeply that I'm part of the story. And this is why you've got to be, as a writer, you've got to be inside the story. And that's what I love about it, because I can escape all the bad things that go on in the world, or the bad stuff that's on the news, from whatever's happening in different countries to whatever is happening on the political scene at the time. I can go to wherever I want. I can end up in a boat in the middle of the ocean, gently sailing through. I can end up underwater. I can end up on a beach somewhere, in the desert, kind of sifting through the dunes. I can sit on a bench in a park. I can run on a football field, rugby field. I can totally lose myself. And this is why I love writing so much, because that's what it does to me. It turns me into another person. I become another persona. And I go in there, I do what I have to do in the chapter, the story, whatever I'm doing, and then gently and easily I come back out to the real world. And that's a cold, hard place sometimes. But the fantastic thing about being a writer is I can do it all over again, and then get back immersed into this other world. And that in itself is fantastic, is amazing. That is why I love writing so much. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can do the usual thing, tapping the subscribe button, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye for now.